I am on a super windy beach. Honey, I had to come out here and get some tranquility. You know, I wanted to get some real good outside air, okay? And y'all know I love the beach. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I love the beach. All right, so let's get down to it because I don't want to waste any time. If this is your first time meeting me and coming to my channel, welcome in. I'm the girl that's always talking about grant opportunities. I hope y'all can hear me with all this wind, but I'm always talking about grants that serve in your favor for small businesses and for startups. Grants is debt-free money that we don't have to pay back, no credit checks, and no personal information needed like your social or date of birth, okay? So we are going to go over some amazing grant opportunities, just 4 quick opportunities. I put the link in the description of this live stream, and I'm not going to take up much of your time because I know, you know, today is Wednesday, okay? So I understand y'all are busy. So let's get down to it. Now, don't forget, when you are applying to grants, I advise a couple of things, okay? As I'm pulling up my grant list here. And for those of you who are here live with me, say good morning. Don't be no stranger friend, okay? Say good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to actually drop the link to the grant list I'm going over right now in the chat, okay? So, when you are applying to grants, what I highly advise before you decide to apply to grants is to have a business plan, a pitch deck, and a 90-second pitch video, okay? Now, having these 3 key credentials, okay, will definitely help you with answering these questions on these grants, okay? Questions like what differentiates your company from, you know, the others. So I'm pulling up my list right now. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. And if you guys are following me on medium.com, then I just dropped it. It's 4 grants says fuel your business dream. Sorry, 4 grants for every entrepreneur. That's what it's saying. That's the title of it. Okay, I'm putting it here in the chat for y'all, so bear with me 1 second. Hey, good morning, y'all. I know I'm on the beach. It feels so good. How is y'all morning going? I hope all is well. I've been having like a pretty decent week. Let me tell y'all, I talked about this yesterday, but like, you know, days prior to, you know, yesterday, I wasn't having such good days, but I'm feeling much better now. How are y'all feeling? All right, so here's the link. I just dropped it in the chat for y'all, okay? All right, so let's go over some grants because listen, these 4 grants I found overnight, I was like, oh snap. And you know I applied to them, okay? And if you guys, and just really quick, before I go over this, these grants, I'm actually physically walking you through these grants on the channel membership side, okay? So if you join my channel as a member, rather you start at $2.99 a month or whatever, $2.99 a month, whatever the case may be, you will have access to those videos and you can physically see me apply to these grants, okay? All right, so let's get down to it. Okay, so this first grant, I'm going to show you guys here. You know, I got my handy dandy laptop. All right, it's called the Honeycomb Credit Grant. All right, Change It Up Fall Grant. That's the title of it. I'm going to read the information. This grant is actually, it takes you less than 30 seconds to apply, and I'm going to show you the application here, but I'm going to give you information about it. This is a $5,000 grant for all small businesses, and I believe startups too. Now let's read it. It says, at Honeycomb Credit, we're all about supporting small businesses that want to grow, adapt, and improve their company. Our Change It Up Fall Grant is here to give you $5,000 to try something new and make a big move or level up your business. Whether it's launching a cool new product, sprucing up your space, or getting some new equipment, this grant is all about helping you take that next step. Ready to make a change? This grant could be just what you need to attract more customers and boost your business. Tell us how you would actually use the $5,000 to mix things up. Apply now. Now, if you scroll down here to the bottom, I'm going to try to show you guys the best way I can, friend. If you scroll down here on the bottom here, here's the actual application, okay? Hold on, friend. Is it working? I'm hoping y'all can see it. All right, this is the application. It's not literally, it's so quick. Look, that's it. And you submit right there, okay? All right, so this application is gonna ask you for your first, last name, company name, email. You need a business website. For this application, you need a business website, and it must be a functioning and valid website. Shelby, where can I get a business website real quick for this $5,000 grant? Well, friend, you can visit GoDaddy.com, and GoDaddy, you can purchase your domain. All right, your domain is that www.mycompany.com. Once you purchase your domain, then after that, GoDaddy will ask you do you want to get a free website? What you want to do is say yes. You want to have their artificial intelligence automatically publish you a website really quick with some general information so you can qualify for this $5,000 grant. Okay, don't miss out on a $5,000 opportunity just because you don't have a $20 business website up yet. All right, this should cost you no more than $20, $40, all right? Okay, so let's keep moving. Honeycombcredit.com, shout out to them. No matter what race, gender, ethnicity, group, wherever you are in the nation, you qualify for this $5,000 grant, okay? I'm definitely going to do a short specifically on this grant because everybody must know about it. Now, as far as in the deadline date for this grant opportunity, it says we have until December 31st. So we have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on December 31st to apply to this grant. They will choose a winner by January 2nd. So imagine kickstarting 2025 with $5,000 in your pocket and then turn it around, getting an income tax. Girl, friend, I ain't want to tell a lie. You got to take advantage, okay? Visit honeycombcredit.com. I'll put the direct link in here in the chat for y'all so y'all can go ahead. Okay? I'm so excited for y'all. These grants I'm talking about, it's the truth, okay? Let's keep moving forward. All right, so next we have, y'all remember the Stanley Cup? Y'all know about the Stanley Cup? Y'all know about them folks, don't it? Okay, so believe it or not, the Stanley Cup is doing what's called a Creators Fund. They have their own grant called the Stanley Creators Fund. So let me show you a little bit, and if you click the link that I put in there to the grant list, you have access to this, okay? So, Stanley Creators Fund, honey, the Stanley Cup ain't nothing to play with, and these folks is giving out some money. Oh, I love when big entities give out money. Okay, Shelby, get to it. All right, let's read it. Okay, so it says, we welcome a new generation of Stanley creators who are developing bold ideas and solutions for some of our community's deepest challenges. With grants up to $50,000 each, eligible nonprofits, Stanley Creators Fund is proud to amplify the voices of creative leaders who are showing up every day for their communities worldwide. This grant is for community leaders and nonprofit organizations. You guys have been so amazing and commenting on the nonprofit, charitable things that you want to do for your community. Things like Toys for Tots for around Christmas time. Things like being able to do back to school drives. Being able to teach young boys how to be men. Things like that. This is a really great grant opportunity, and $50,000 is more than enough for you to have some sort of charitable event, for you to bring in some high-ticket sponsors, honey, and do what you need to do. Also, I remember I spoke with another person. I'm gonna get to it. She does like these, and I think she's like always watching my videos. And shout out to you, Miss Lady. I love you so much. She does these Black Women Music Festivals. I think her name on here is Black Women Music Festival. You guys make sure you subscribe to her channel. And she does these like music festivals specifically geared to Black women empowerment. This will be an amazing grant for her, right? Yeah. So it says, we believe in creators, builders, and innovators around the world who bring optimism for a better future through their work. Ever since William Stanley Jr. invented the first steel vacuum bottle over 110 years ago, we continue to be inspired by the spirit of innovation to transform our daily lives. That's amazing, right? All right, so the Stanley Cup is giving out a $50,000 grant as long as you are a community leader and or you are a nonprofit. All right. Now, let's get down to it. I looked at they have like the full program guidelines. I took a look at some of the winners. Their winners are like stellar, all right? They have one woman, her name's Wawa Gathru, and she is the creator of Black Girl Environmentalist. She deserved $50,000, all right? So for all of my friends and family out there, you're doing charitable things, you're a community leader, you're a creator like me, right? I would be considered a community leader because I am financially educating you guys. I'm helping other small business owners, innovators. I'm helping everybody learn about these grant opportunities, and I'm also putting you guys in places to be able to scale, right? So I'm a community leader even if I don't have a nonprofit. But imagine if I was to partner up with one of you guys who are already doing some sort of community service, right? You're already leading. You already have some sort. This will be so good. 50,000. Let's keep moving. Visit Stanley1913.com. Stanley1913.com. I'm going to put the direct link here in the chat for y'all. All right, there you go. All right, so let's get down to it. All right, moving forward. So the third grant I want to go over is called the Just One More Foundation. This is a really great grant. I want to be completely transparent with you guys and open. Since my grandmother passed, like I said, I haven't really been having the best of days. So I've decided to enroll myself back into therapy. My therapist, she is nothing to play with, okay? I love her so much. We all need some additional help, either a life coach, a business coach, or a therapist. And I ain't no shame in my game to say I am going back to therapy. This grant is one that I cannot wait to apply to this grant for my therapist and also for other, other persons who are persevering through mental health. This is called the Just One More grant. Let's get down to it. It's called the Just One More Foundation. It's dedicated to inspiring hope and providing opportunity for individuals who have experienced hardships in organizations that serve them. We give help and give hope to those who have a constructive plan to overcome the obstacles that have left them feeling defeated. With hard work and support, people in need will rise to new heights. Okay, so the funding opportunities are priorities. Thank you guys so much. I see you guys. All right, so let's get down to it. Hold on. I hope that's a little bit better. Okay. It says, we focus our grants in the areas of mental health, drug misuse, health challenges, and education. The funding cycle, timeline, and guidelines. This is what it looks like too. I'm sorry I didn't show it first. This is what it looks like, all right? This grant is for all persons who are suffering, who have suffered from mental health, and you are currently at a point where you are persevering through that. You have your own coping skills, your strategies, you're getting through it, okay? So let's talk about the funding cycle and what you get. All right, so there are 2 funding cycles each year. We accept 1 application per individual or nonprofit organization per funding cycle. We are focused on U.S.-based nonprofit organizations that focus their work in the United States. For the individual grants, we are focused on helping those who across the United States. While we carefully consider all submitted applications, we prefer to fund educational tuition-based grants, such as undergraduate, graduate, or training programs. Second round 2024 grant applications will be accepted up until September 30th, and grantees will be notified November 2024. First round 2025 grant applications will be accepted from January 1st until March 31st, and the grantees will be notified by May 2025. We give grants to both individuals and nonprofit organizations. Applications can be found at the links below. If you are an individual who has experienced hardships and now have a constructive plan to overcome your obstacles, we are interested in hearing from you. While we carefully consider all submitted applications, we prefer to fund educational tuition-based grants such as undergraduate, graduate, and training programs. Now, with that being said, you as an individual, if you have, went through your own challenges and you have your own constructive plan that helped you overcome your obstacles, this will be a really great grant for you, okay? This is called the Just One More Foundation. Visit justonemorefoundation.org. I'm going to put the link here in the chat. How much is this grant for? I'm going to click on grants for individuals to see how much you get. And the application is pretty straightforward. Let me go back. He has some really great inspiring stories too. I'm trying to get to where, they tell me like, okay, how much do you get, blah, blah, blah. This one I have to dig deep. I will have to dig deep in there for this one because I think if I'm not mistaken, it is a $5,000 grant, but I don't want to say that. Bear with me, y'all. If y'all can give me just a few seconds here. Inspiring stories, resources, grants about us. I want to know. Okay. They keep giving me the application. All right. We don't know how much this thing is, to be honest with you. I have to dig deeper later. I think I'll dig I think I will learn more about this grant when I actually go to apply to it. I'm going to apply to it myself as well, and I'll obviously post the full walkthrough on the channel membership side, so that way we'll figure out what you get, because they're not actually posting the dollar amount. And I get it. This grant is, they want you, the purpose of it, they really want you to apply to it because you are experiencing most likely a financial hardship, or you're experiencing some sort of hardship, and they want to be able to fund you, but they don't want this to be money driven, I guess. So, I get it. I totally get it. All right. So, and then last but not least, let's not forget about the Start, Pivot, Grow grant, honey, the $2,500 opportunity. But also, I want to add that there is a $20,000 pitch competition for all Texas-based businesses with the Start, Pivot, Grow grant. If you guys don't know, I've already talked about this grant before. All right. I love this grant. I actually just dropped the full walkthrough of me applying to the Start, Pivot, Grow $2,500 micro grant on my channel membership side, okay? So I've already applied to it myself. I dropped the full walkthrough of me applying to it. I show you how I apply, how I answer the questions. So if you want to learn how, walk through and feel like you're applying to it with me, then for this grant, for the $2,500 Start, Pivot, Grow grant, all you have to do is join my channel, all right? Not just subscribe, but join the channel as a member, and then you'll have access to that video, okay? I already dropped it, or actually it drops tonight, 6 p.m., okay? So you got by 6 p.m. tonight, Eastern time, to join, and then you'll have access to this full video of me actually applying to this grant, okay? The Start, Pivot, Grow grant, very simple and straightforward, and this is a $2,500 grant opportunity. They are actually going to award you all, or they will let you know. Okay, so the applications are open and they close October 17th, okay? So you would know by November if you are selected for this grant, okay? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, that's what I meant. It actually premieres tonight. Because I was like, let me give them time to be able to do it. Okay, so I'll drop the link here in the chat for you guys. All right, that's the link to the grant list I was going over. He was like, I already dropped it. Actually, it starts tonight. Yeah, I know. I want to give you guys time to think about joining. Joining the channel. This is basically for those who are already applying to grants and you just want to see how I'm actually applying to them, and how I use AI and different tools to help me answer these questions. So yeah, definitely tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time. All right, it's going to premiere the Start, Pivot, Grow grant walkthrough, step-by-step guide on how to apply to this grant. You're going to physically watch me apply to it. In order for you to have access, all you need to do is to join my channel. It starts at $2.99 a month, or whatever the case may be, but you will have access to all of those amazing walkthroughs, and also the free grant lists too, okay? All right, so do you guys have any questions before we get up out of here? We went over 4 really good grants that all of you guys qualify for, all right? Whether you are a community leader, a nonprofit organization, or a small business owner or startup, right? So we went over 4 great grants. I want to know if you guys have any questions before we get out of here. Hey, Grand Rising. I am on the beach. It's the beach. Kay says RMP, grief therapy. Yeah, it's like grief therapy, kind of. Yep. Very much so. It's very peaceful. I needed this. I needed this peace. I was like, let me just stay on the beach for a day or two, relax. I love the beach atmosphere. While you guys are dropping your questions, just really quick, don't forget to subscribe to my vlog channel. Okay, well, it's not really, it's like a boss vlog channel. But that channel is going to show you more of how I am traveling and living abroad. Okay, I actually don't live in the United States. For those of you who've been subscribed, I'm only here simply because, you know, my grandmother passed away, so I had to come here for the funeral, and it's been a challenge, but I'm getting through it. So I'm going to be sharing my coping skills, how I'm going to therapy, and also, you know, my holistic healing things, some skincare routines, because, you know, I have eczema. I don't know if you guys knew that. So I'm sharing all of that on that side of the channel at superior.shelby. Okay, Superior Shelby. You can subscribe to that channel as well, and I'll be dropping way more blog content too. Okay. Hey, the core, welcome to the Superior Bronze. Let's go. Welcome in. All right. Don't forget to be 6 p.m. I'm going to be there watching in the chat. How do we subscribe to the membership? You can go to the channel and then you would click on join. Yeah. How do we subscribe to, yeah. Hustler or not, I'm an entrepreneur. I looked at some of the videos. Perfect. My condolences to you and your family. Thank you. Grand Rising. Thanks, Shelby, for the great info. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, so for sure. If I join, yeah. What? So, yeah, and then also on my personal side, just, you know, on the other vlog channel, on the other channel, I'm sharing how you guys can, like, transition abroad. Because I know, like, one of the number one questions I get is, like, how do you make income living abroad? And so I have some really great ways that you guys can make income, set income. You can become English teachers, you can make some Wi-Fi money, e-commerce, whatever it is. So I'll be sharing all of that stuff on that channel. Okay, so make sure you subscribe. But for for now, to learn more about what's going on these grants and to have me walk through, you already know. All right. Kids have very interesting in this lifestyle. Yeah, this lifestyle is very holistic, I would say. It ain't perfect, but you know, I understand my position in life. I understand the gifts I have, so I have to definitely lead and persevere. So I want to share how I'm leading and how I'm persevering through my grief. When business gets heavy, right? When business gets slow, what are my strategies? Things like that. But it's more of the personal side. I'll be crying more. You're going to see more of personal Shelby on that channel. Okay, so subscribe at Superior Shelby. Thank you for this reminder to get these grants today. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, you guys, I'm not going to take up any more of your time if there's no further questions. Shout out to the core for joining. Make sure you join the channel so you can have access to my actual step-by-step guide on applying to the Start Pivot Grow grant and any other grant that you guys would like to know on how to apply to, okay? And if you would like to learn about more grants that serve in your favor and you want to have a one-on-one with me and you want to learn about how to apply to grants for you, how to search for them, things like that, how to get grant ready, right? Then make sure you visit superchargemybusiness.com or text the word grants to 855-731-1487, okay? Until next time, I'll see y'all soon. Y'all rewatch this video. It's a real quick one today, okay? I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Okay, bye.